yellow bags, so it was now quite clearly in a yellow bag, not brandishing it aloft, walking down the side of the road. So I put it in these yellow bags and took it back to my car, thinking I might take it to the police station later. I don't know how you get rid of swords. It's not something I'm, au fait with.
And what about the sword?
Well, which sword? So this sword. So to start the story about this sword, you have to go to the sword over there above the mirrors. So this sword I found in a hedge, believe it or not, down on the south coast. I was there to pick up some friends who I used to work with, the good old guys at Ministry of Ink. They were at a tattoo convention, and I'd agreed to go and pick them all up basically in my big camper van. So I set off down there to get them, and I was a couple of hours early, so I wanted to go around the convention myself. And on the way to the convention, I looked down on this narrowish path near a duck pond, I think it was, or a little sailing pond. And there was this, what looked like a stick, and I just thought, oh, I thought it was maybe a hose pipe, just like out of the fairly well-kept hedges, just sticking out. And I thought, oh, kick that stick back in so no one falls over it. And as I kicked it, I realised it wasn't a stick and it was metal. And I thought, oh, I'm going to have to pick that up and move that by hand, because I still don't want someone to trip over it. So I leant over to pick it up and went, oh, it's a bloody sword. That I think, honestly, it had been there a decade. It was well rusted, like an inch thick of rust all over the handle and the covers and things. So you could barely make out it was a sword other than the caricature of a sword. And I thought, oh, bloody sword. So I did put it in the hedge actually, because my fear was that someone would see me walking down the road with a sword, because I didn't want to leave it there forever, or for someone else to find it and hurt themselves. So I thought I'll put it in the hedge and I'll go and see my mates at the tattoo studio, at the tattoo convention. And when I got there, I chatted to one of the guys. Oh, have you got any of those yellow bags? The tattoo industry use yellow bags for blood waste, so tissues and stuff, soft stuff, not the sharp stuff. And they were like, yeah, help yourself. So I grabbed a couple of bags. Didn't tell anyone at the time, I don't think, what I needed them for, because they were busy, slinging needle. And I went back, fished it back out the hedge, wrapped it up in these yellow bags, so it was now quite clearly in a yellow bag, not brandishing it aloft, walking down the side of the road. So I put it in these yellow bags and took it back to my car, thinking I might take it to the police station later. I don't know how you get rid of swords. It's not something I'm, au fait with. But I thought I'd move it out the hedge anyway. So I put it in my car, went back to the tattoo convention, told all the guys what I'd done, and they thought it was hilarious. And then on the way back to the car much later that day, I was starting to think, well, I don't want to take it. I don't want to, everywhere's closed now. I'll just keep it for a couple of days and take it somewhere else. Long story short, I clearly still bloody have it. So it's on the wall now, because I found, after I cleaned it up a bit, it was still quite nice. The metal's quite nice. I ground it all down, various different grinding discs, sandpapers, polishers, toothpaste, whatever I used in the end to get it shiny. It's blunt as you like, so it's not really dangerous anymore, and it's well bolted to the wall as well, so you can't take it down and swing it around. But to answer your first question in a very rambling manner, I had this sword first, through the story I just told you. On the back of someone seeing that in here, a client of mine, good friend of mine, Nick Dens, messaged me out of the blue saying, oh, you like swords, don't you? And I was like, well, I mean, I'm not against swords. I'm neither way. I'm okay with swords. And she said, I found a sword in an attic of a house I've just bought. And I didn't know what to do with it. I thought you might like it to add to your collection. And I thought, well, I don't have a collection of swords yet. Maybe I will have in the future. So, to answer your question, this sword, ta-da, was gifted to me by a friend, Nick, who found it.